Good evening. How are you doing on this wonderful Thursday evening? Well, आपके जो सीनियर्स हैं उनका कल ही रिजल्ट आया एंड बाय रिजल्ट आई मीन द बिग थिंग। अगर आप नीट के स्टूडेंट्स हैं देन आपका जो है सीनियर्स का एग्जाम्स कुछ दिन में होने वाला है, 10 दिन के अंदर, आई थिंक 10 days, राइट? या अप्रोक्सीमेटली। जेई के सीनियर्स, उनका कल रिजल्ट आया, जेई मेन का। परसेंटाइल आई, कॉमन रैंक लिस्ट भी आई। मैंने उनको सजेशन दिया कि भाई अब नेक्स्ट क्या करना है, गो टू द जोसा का साइट और जो लास्ट ईयर में जो सीट थी उसके आइडिया से फिगर आउट योर कॉलेज वाला थिंग। खैर, दैट वाज अ फन सेशन आई डिड लास्ट इवनिंग। Not much for you to really do there. Hey, hold on, I think this is behaving a little weird. This window थोड़ी cut off हो रही है, नहीं? That logo थोड़ा बाहर है। रुको। Let me just fix that. Okay, yeah. Can you hear me and see me clearly? Give me a thumbs up if you can hear me and see me clearly. The reason I did that was because when I had a student's marks card, तो उसको उसमें जो personals होते हैं वो छुपाने थे, right? So yeah, all right, this should be fixed now. So how are you doing? Good evening. आवाज आ रही है? Okay. Hi, Shivam. Which crash course are you talking about? I did a crash course. I was doing the crash course NEET में. Shivam, which crash course are you talking about? हाँ, खुला नहीं मतलब I did the crash course. That's what I was doing in the last whatever all these days. आवाज लो आ रही है? Hey, students have been saying that on my other rest everything is clear. आवाज लो है. Okay. Hold on. Let me see. Something is weird. कल मेरे सेशन में भी कुछ लोग बोल रहे थे कि आवाज कम आ रही थी. तो let me see if there's some volume ka issue here on the volume mixer, etc. More volume setting. Give me like half a minute. Let me figure this out. Output, input, system sound, input, USB capture, HDMI. No, input यहाँ से होना चाहिए. Volume A. Is this better? Wow. ज़्यादा हो गया क्या? This is much better. Hold on. Is this okay now? Yeah, now I've got this figured out. Hi, Shivam. That's so weird. So Shivam, I remember, I think you are a part of that list that I got. There were students who had registered, but many class I didn't see you in any of those classes. We'll talk about this, Shivam. Ping me on I Teach Chem. We'll figure this out. Okay. Ping me on I Teach Chem on. Awaz is better. Is my voice better now? हाँ यार, ये विंडोज अजीब हरकत करता है. कल I thought it was some weird thing that I did, but looks like it was. Yeah. Thank you for pointing it out, Abha. Atomic structure कब होगा? Please tell. मोल कॉन्सेप्ट के बाद होगा और कब होगा? Let's start with this first question right away. शिवम, अगर आप अभी नीट दे रहे हैं, ping me on I Teach Chem, and if you're saying you bought the course and खुला नहीं, that is such a strange thing. We sent out emails, and in fact there was a नीट की तैयारी वाला telegram thing, and वहां पे भी किसी ने कुछ बोला नहीं. Are you on that thing? Anyway, let's try this question out. You guys are here. Lot clear, that's good. Okay. पहला सवाल, this is based on the ideas we've done in the last few classes, okay? Shivam, we'll figure it out together. Ping me on I Teach Chem on Telegram or on Discord, okay? What volume of a 3 molar solution can be mixed with 500 ml of 7 molar solution of the same solute and solvent to produce a solution of molarity 4 molar? Okay. So, we are saying कि दो solutions को mix कर रहे हैं and finally you get a resultant solution of this thing. तो कितना quantities आपको जो है mix करना चाहिए अगर दिया है तो, ठीक है? Shivam, let me figure your stuff out with these guys. That's a really strange thing they're saying, but I'm concerned. So I should definitely look into it right away. I found this one. What do you think? Can we start this one, please? इसको शुरू करें? On this group are Nigam, Vijay, Ritika. All of these are attended class. 1500 ml? Wow, that was very quick. Okay, Abba says 1500 ml. What do the rest of you think? Narula ji? Hey, Narula's, there was an ice cream shop called Narula's, right? We'll figure this out. Let me take a screenshot of what Shivam is saying and send it to the team at the back end, and they'll maybe help figure this out. Shivam, need ka. Okay. I've got your whole thing. I'm sending it to my team right away. Yeah, I'll have them figure this out soon. So, can we do this? Okay, Abha has got that idea. What about everybody else? Okay, cool. I don't know what you're talking about, Shivam. Tablet plus SD card. No. The course is called NEET Ki Tayari. That was a separate course one had to buy. So ping me details, dude. We'll talk about this on Telegram or Discord, all right? We'll talk about it there. I'm not able to understand आप क्या बोल रहे हो. It was called NEET Ki Tayari. That was a crash course we did. Yeah, me personally, I taught there. So I'm just checking if you got that same course with some other course. I don't know much about it, but sure, I'll try and help you out. You ping me there, please. Okay, so let's see how do we do this. Amar, you want to help your friends out? एक की मोलैरिटी दी है, दूसरे की मोलैरिटी दी है, एक का वॉल्यूम दिया है, तीसरे का फाइनल मोलैरिटी दिया है. हाउ डू यू डू दिस? द जनरल आइडिया इज कि मोलैरिटी इज टोटल मोल्स बाय टोटल वॉल्यूम. अब टोटल मोल्स कैसे निकालोगे? m into v summation of this by summation of v. यहां पे दो ही सब्सटेंसेस हैं, तो लेट्स राइट दिस फॉर्मूला डाउन. एंड जैसे मैं आपको बार बार बोलता हूं कि फॉर्मूला का सब्स्टिट्यूशन हम लोग लास्ट में करेंगे, बिल्कुल एंड में करेंगे. ओके, सो व्हाट डू वी नीड टू फाइंड आउट? यहां पे हमको निकालना है से v2, v1 इज गिवन टू यू. लेट्स अस्यूम दैट, और ओके ठीक, कौन सा दिया हुआ है? 3 मोल है, तो इसको v1 ले. तो v1 दिया, लेट्स फाइंड आउट इरेज एवरीथिंग. अच्छा, नाउ आई एम कंफ्यूज्ड बिकॉज़ आई यूज अ डिफरेंट सॉफ्टवेयर ओवर द वीकेंड. लेट्स से दैट v1 हम लोग को निकालना है, v2 दिया हुआ है, v2 is 500 ml. ठीक है, let's say that is given. Okay, so what do we do? Let's substitute over here. Okay, and okay, if we were to put it here, क्या मिलेगा आपको? What is m2v2? m2v2 is going to be yes sir, we'll use that formula. But do you really need a formula? This looks scary and weird, bro. Okay, let's this is one way to do it. Textbook पे ये सब दिया होगा. Can we make it simpler? Okay, let's actually substitute directly. No, 3 into x plus 0.5 into 7 divided by x plus 0.5 will be equal to 4. Let's do that. ठीक है, 4 हो गया. Okay, then you get 4x plus 2 on this side is going to be equal to 3x plus 3.5. Then you get x equal to 1.5. Khatam. Perfect. Good job, Abha. Lovely. I don't know about that, Shiva. ठीक है, but you ping me here and I'll try and help you. Okay, मुझे honestly idea नहीं आप किस चीज बात कर रहे हो, but you ping me here. Whatever I can do, I will do. This is on Telegram or on Discord. You ping me and I'll help you out. I don't know about this at all, but hey, since I'm talking to you, you're chatting, we'll figure it out. Something we did, yeah, exactly. So mole fraction का formula क्या है? This is a bit of recap. पहले एक सवाल कर लिया, now recap of the theory. Mole fraction का formula दिया था कि total the moles of that substance divided by total moles, right? Moles of solute divided by total moles, और अगर binary mixture है तो solvent by total moles. ठीक है, this was mole fraction. And general definition is it's a number and it doesn't have any units. अगर दो से ज्यादा substances हुए, if you are 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, then xi will be equal to that divided by the sum of all moles. Okay, ये जो sigma sign है, this is just sum. Okay, don't get scared by this. It's some math का आप लोग please get used to it. And then मैंने बताया था कि x1 plus x2 should be equal to 1 in the last class. Now if you have more than 2, then उनका sum will be equal to 1. Yeah, this is cool. Yeah, आदित्य, result आ गया. Bro, we are doing 2026 के कोर्स, इसका कहाँ रिजल्ट आ गया? अभी तो 10th के स्टूडेंट्स के लोग बात कर रहे हैं, बट लुक्स लाइक यूर ऑन यूट्यूब, तो जिसको जो माने वो बोलेगा. ठीक है भाई, रिजल्ट आ गया, ये आदित्य CRL. ओके, कूल. ठीक है, सो दिस वाज अ क्विक रिकैप ऑफ दिस. नाउ मोल फ्रैक्शन ऑफ ए हमने बात कर ली. ओके, पीपीएम का रिकैप क्या था? पीपीएम वाज number of parts of solute in 1 million part of solution. Why do you need this? For things that are really small concentrations. और मैंने आपको बताया था कि 3 टाइप्स की चीजें होते हैं, and every time you multiply with 10 power 6. Like in percent you multiply with 100. Here in per million you multiply with million. इसका relevance ये है कि देखो, air quality से CO2 की, this is an example of where this is ppm is used, right? A ppm of around 400 ppm is good, carbon dioxide का, but the more it gets weird. Why would it increase? When you burn stuff, when you burn anything that is organic, right? Then CO2 निकलता है. ये आपको मालूम है ना कि CXHY हाइड्रोकार्बन को आप जलाओ तो बनेगा CO2 plus H2O. और कैसे आप बैलेंस करोगे? कर लोगे, x plus y by 2 करोगे, एंड देन दिस गोइंग टू बी x plus y by 2 divided by 2. ये सब आपको मालूम है. All this you know this. Okay, cool. x plus y by 4, sorry, yeah, but you can figure this out. Okay, ठीक है, this is not rocket science. Please do this. Okay, combustion में क्या मोल रेशियो होता है and all of this. This will help you for solve some interesting questions. But carbon dioxide अगर ये हो गया तो ppm 2000 ppm मतलब it's bad, 500 ppm is kind of okay. Okay, so this is the idea of where ppm is useful. मैंने आपको hint दिया था last time कि it was because of gases के concentration हम लोग use करते हैं. Okay, similarly you can have another unit called parts per billion. That's a much smaller unit. A little bit of theory which is covering this. We'll go over this. Okay, now on to the next idea, which is molality. Have you heard of molality? Congrats, Aditya. All right, cool. Okay, so teacher role AMU equal to gram. नहीं आभा, AMU is not equal to gram. When you convert AMU to gram, x AMU becomes x gram when you take 1 mole of that substance. If you take 1 mole of this, then it becomes in grams. Okay, yeah. Okay, Aditya, Congrats, bro. That's good to know. But advanced, ठीक है, that's good. I'm not going to be able to converse with you, Aditya, over here because I'm focusing on this class right now. Ping me here if you want to chat, dude. Yeah, हम लोग पढ़ा रहे हैं, टाइम पास नहीं कर रहे हैं, ठीक है? But sure, I'm here to share in your joy. हम लोग बात करेंगे टेलीग्राम या डिस्कॉर्ड पे, ठीक है? Molality के बारे में सुना है? What is molality? Molality is another concentration that is defined. Concentration of defined as moles of solute present in 1 kilogram of solvent. Why do you need 1 kilogram of solvent? You already have molarity. Molarity आपको already है. Why do you need molality? This is mole solute by liter of solution. ठीक है? Cool. You got confused? Oh. ना कुछ उन्होंने कुछ और बोला होगा शायद. एक बार फिर से पूछ लेना आप उनसे. उन्होंने शायद कुछ और बोला होगा. You already have molarity. Why do you need molality? Why would you need molality? देखो, molarity changes with temperature and sometimes maybe volume measure करना मुश्किल होगा. Maybe it's easier to measure the mass, okay, of what? Solvent. देखो, I have a weighing machine. I don't have a conical flask. Volume actually measure करना काफी मुश्किल होता है. You see, when you have a conical flask, it has some gradations, but volume जल्दी से करो, थोड़ा ऊपर थोड़ा नीचे. Now you जबरदस्ती you need 100 ml. Every time you make something by 100 ml तक बनाओ. If you have used, कभी भी लैब में आपने यूज किया है कोनिकल फ्लास्क, मिनिमम 100 ml का होता है या 250 ml या 500 ml, तो जबरदस्ती भाई 100 ml बनाओ. अब क्यों चाहिए 100 ml? What if I need much less, smaller this thing? In that case, this is easy, right? If I have a weight balance, मैं कोई भी मास ले सकता हूँ. तो मैंने से I put 2 gram of NaCl in say 30 gram of water. Now इसकी भी main thing is I can weight and hence I can get molality. That's cool. And then डेंसिटी से वी कैन गेट बैक टू मोलैरिटी. ये क्या बोल दिया? मोलैरिटी और मोलैरिटी के बीच में कन्वर्ट कर सकते हैं? हाँ, क्यों नहीं कर सकते हैं? कर सकते हैं. जीरो एरर. एग्जैक्टली राइट. हाँ, ग्रेट, थैंक्स फॉर दैट. या एब्सोल्युटली. दिमाग खराब हो जाता है उसमें कि वो थोड़ा ऊपर चला गया, मेनिस्कस से आ गया, नीचे चला गया, अरे यार 1-2 ml से बिल्कुल. या एनीवे, सो मोलैरिटी इज अ यूजफुल थिंग व्हेन यू वांट टू जस्ट मेजर मासेस, बिकॉज़ मासेस आर सो मच इजियर टू मेजर, राइट? मासेस तो तुम लोग सेकंड या 3 डेसिमल प्लेसेस तक भी मेजर कर सकते हो. एंड देन मोलैरिटी करने के बाद यू कैन कन्वर्ट टू मोलैरिटी. वी विल सी हाउ वेरी सून, ठीक है? मोलैरिटी यहां पे है मोल्स ऑफ सोल्यूट इन मास ऑफ सॉल्वेंट इन किलोग्राम्स. ओके, तो इसकी ऐसा यूनिट इज मोल पर केजी और मोलाल. सो नाउ मोलैलिटी देखो, इसमें है fewer moles and the one at the bottom is more moles. So this is more concentrated. It's the same. It's very similar to molarity. The main difference is कि denominator में हम लोग 1 kilo solvent use कर रहे हैं, not solution, solvent. That's important. Okay. Now let's figure out a quick numerical and how to use this molality वाला concept. Let's do that. अरे बाप रे, इतना complicated चीज क्या लिख दिया आपने? अब okay. मोलैरिटी, अरे देखिए शिवम ने भी मुश्किल चीज लिख दी. ठीक है, देखते हैं. 100 gram of a pure hydrated salt CuSO4.xH2 capital X is dissolved in 164 gram of water. It is found that the molality of the resulting solution is 2m. Find X. अब देखो, एक चक्कर है. जो आप लोग ये सब बोल रहे हो उसको यहां पर यूज कर सकते हैं क्या? Can we do this to solve this? How will you use what you are saying to solve this? Let's see. XB into 1000 1 minus XB into MA. वाह. भारी formulae. We'll see if they are necessary or not. We'll see. मुझे लग रहा है कि I have a deja vu because I recently am doing the chapter solutions, right, for your NEET counterparts. तो NEET में मैं 12th standard का syllabus पढ़ा रहा हूँ और JEE पे मैं 11th का पढ़ा रहा हूँ. The content is very similar, right, because दोनों NCERT से based है chemistry में. You can attend either. I mean, you can have both, what I'm saying, whether 12th में or 11th में, जो भी है. But आप लोगों को मैं on the JEE channel इसको पहले बार पढ़ा रहा हूँ, so we're going slow here. So how do we start a question like this? Okay, so देखो, पहले hydrated salt में कुछ molecules हैं पानी के. एक molecule of this has some X molecules of water. Now this is interesting. The moment you add this in water, ये X भी चला जाता है. ये X चला जाता है, or does it still stay hydrated? Doesn't make sense, right? ब्लू कलर का एक सॉल्ट है, वो कॉपर सल्फेट. पानी में डालो, वो क्या होता है? Will it remain as CuSO4.xH2 or will it become? पानी में डालने से होता क्या है? Can you tell me? Let's talk about what happens when you put it in water. Give me that input, please. As soon as I put this in salt and water, what happens? कोई बताएगा? सोचो, दिस इज डूएबल, इट्स नॉट दैट कॉम्प्लिकेटेड. द मोमेंट यू पुट इट इन वाटर, it splits up into CO2 plus and SO4 2 minus ions. क्यों? क्योंकि ये इलेक्ट्रोलाइट है. ये आपने पढ़ा है 10th स्टैंडर्ड में, 9th स्टैंडर्ड में पढ़ा है. पानी क्या हो? पानी मिल जाएगा. वाटर इज वाटर, वाटर विल जस्ट गेट मिक्स्ड. आवाज सेइंग 8. देखो 8 तो नहीं आएगा. There will be a smaller number. देखो why, I'll tell you why. So what happens is now the mass of solvent will be this value plus x into 18. ये भी होगा. All right. It dissolves, exactly. It dissolves and increases the mass of water. Abha, exactly. Yeah. So, molar mass of this hydrated salt is going to be 160 plus some 18x. Why 18x? Because ये इसका मास है 18 ग्राम पर मोल. x क्योंकि एक मोल में होंगे x moles of water. This is the molar mass of hydrated salt. अच्छा, क्या करें इसका? Okay. So, एक मोल will furnish 18x money, which will then get added to that 164 grams that already exists. Okay. So, if I then take, अब क्या करें इसको? क्या करें? What do I do here? अरे आ गया, ये डिस्कॉर्ड का बंदा है, पक्का डिस्कॉर्ड के लोग हैं. लगता है डिस्कॉर्ड से हटना पड़ेगा. रुको, जो टाइम पास करेंगे उनको जो तुरंत जो भगाना पड़ता है. ये देखो, और करो स्पैम, और करो, कम प्लीज. Hold on, let me report this guy. All right, sweet. It dissolves. Okay, बढ़िया. अब क्या हुआ? What do we do from here? Can you help me? Okay, let's take the basis at 100 grams of this salt itself. तो अगर 100 grams मैंने salt लिया, 100 grams salt लिया, तो कितने हम लोग को ग्राम वाटर मिलेंगे? या how many grams of water will I get? So if I get 100 gram of salt, how many gram of water will I get? How do I solve this idea? Okay, so I will get 100 times 18x, because ये है इतने होंगे, divided by the mass, which is 18x plus 100 gram, because this is 1 mole of stuff. So what I'm essentially doing is कि 1 mole of compound has 18x water and it has this. So 100 ग्राम में कितना होगा ये चलिए. अगर 1 मोल में होता है तो 100 ग्राम में कितना होगा? That's all I'm doing. Okay. So this is the mass of water that will get formed. Okay, great. मास मिल गया. अब मोल्स निकाल लेते हैं. मोल्स के लिए क्या करोगे? मोल्स के लिए you divide by this thing by 18. So you get 100 divided by 16 plus 18x. ठीक है. What is next now? What is next? Okay. So now the mass of water in this solution is going to be 164 plus 18x divided by 160 plus 18x. क्यों? क्योंकि 164 तो already था, and this is what has come from the salt. कितना salt? 100 gram of salt. Now what you got to do? अब तो कुछ नहीं बचा है. अब तो बस आपको जो है इसको solve करना है from here. 100 or 116 denominator. Okay, Shivam, ping me, dude. Like, I can't do customer support right now. Okay, Shivam, please ping me on Discord if you want to chat about this. Yeah. So, not something I can solve for you right here. मैं मोल कौन से पढ़ा रहा हूँ भाई? Shivam. Congrats, Pratham. Good to know. Krishna wants physics classes. जरूर. I will convey that. Abha, 100 or 160 in denominator. What do you think? Is it 100? It's 160 लिखा है. It's 160 is the mass of this Abha. Maybe I should have specified. Copper कितना होता है? 63.5 plus 32 plus 64. How much is that? This is 96 plus 63.5. तो approximately 160 हो गया ये, है ना? Abha, this is where that 160 comes from. I had mentioned it earlier. देखो, right in the starting, Abha, I thought that was clear, so I didn't explain. Mass of hydrated salt is 160, which is the mass of CuSO4 approximately. Yeah, it will be 159.5, ठीक है, but 160 ठीक है. That's why it's 160 plus this much. Cool. I wrote 100. कहाँ 100 लिखा है? 160 लिखा है ना? देखो, denominator was always is 160 plus x, because that is the mass of 1 mole of CuSO4. Okay, this is fine. Is this okay? Cool? All right. Oh, I don't have the previous slide. कहाँ? Oh. मिल नहीं रहा है. Anyway, if I wrote it, ठीक है, छोड़ दो. मुझे तो नहीं दिख रहा है यहाँ पे कहाँ लिखा है 100, but it's okay. You understand what I'm saying, right? अच्छा, 100 gram of salt, dude. Abba, okay, hold on. एक second. Okay. Let's recap what we've done so far. There's 100 gram of the pure hydrated salt. मतलब वो उसकी क्वांटिटी है. मोलर मास उसका 160 प्लस 18x ही रहेगा. ठीक है. 100 ग्राम में कितना पानी होगा? अब 160 इसमें 164 प्लस 18x is there in 1 mole. So 100 ग्राम में कितना होगा? Then we did a cross multiply, which is what we got this, ये value. Then उसमें moles of पानी निकाला. Okay. So now if I just take both of these as A and B, then molality क्या होगी? Now we have done, no, देखो, moles of hydrated salt in solution. This is the mole of solute. Okay. And ये हमको मिल गया mass of water in solution, which is mass of solvent. ये है ग्राम में, let's convert to kilogram, तो into 1000 कर लो. ठीक है. A by B into 1000. So you just do cross multiplication over here, and इसके बाद क्या मिलता है? ये करने के बाद क्या होता है? What did you get x from here? आवा, इसके बाद x से क्या मिला? What did you get x from here? Are you still getting 8? Okay, I'll check out. From here, what did you get x to be? Yeah, it's doable. यहां से x तुमको 5 मिलता है. I know, मैंने पहला ही सवाल ऐसा दिया जिसमें जो है बहुत एफर्ट लग गया, मैथ्स लग गया. But this is it. This is how you use molality. A little bit of what do you call it? A grind वाला question, but this is doable, right? What did we? Why? पूरा हमने इसमें क्या किया? You get x to be 5. Okay, you just solve this. You get x to be 5. The main thing here is identifying की definition क्या है molality की. It is basically the moles of solute divided by mass of solvent in kilograms. Since you get grams, you do 1000 by 1 and you उसको cancel out. That's it. That's it. Okay, you got 8. Please check your calculation. Maybe आपने यहाँ पे 100 डाल दिया and not 160 because you asked me 160 कैसे आ रहा था, right? So just check that. Okay, let's go to the next question. Yeah, which of these terms are unitless? Molality, molarity, mole fraction, या mass percent? What do you think? It's okay. It's okay. Yeah, check again. This one's easy. Which of these terms are unitless? Not unitless. Unitless कैसे होगा? Molarity हटा देते हैं, इसमें तो units होती हैं. It is mole per solute by liter solution. इसको भी हटा देते हैं. This we just saw was mole by kilogram solvent. Mole fraction. Yeah, this one looks like it. Mole mass percentage. This also looks like it. Because देखो, mole fraction is going to be mole of something divided by mole of something. Mole gets cancelled. Mass percentage is mass of something divided by mass again. Mass gets cancelled. C and D. C and D. Exactly. आभा ध्यान से D भी होगा. देखो, mass percent में भी it is gram and gram, right? Gram of solute divided by gram of solution. So you will be like, no, these are two different units, but they're still gram, right? Gram and gram gets cancelled. It's a dimensionless quantity. It's just percent. It's a number. ठीक है? प्रथम जी एडवांस की पढ़ाई 11th स्टैंडर्ड से की जाती है, मॉक टेस्ट करने से नहीं होती है, बट देयर इज नो नंबर टू दिस. प्रथम, यू फिगर इट आउट एंड ऑल द बेस्ट विद इट. वी आर फोकसिंग मोल कॉन्सेप्ट राइट नाउ. एनीथिंग एल्स विल चैट लेटर. Which of the following is dependent on temperature? Molality, molarity, weight percentage, mole fraction. I have asked this question in the last class, just checking if you're awake or not. It's okay. It's all right. Don't worry about it. Which of these is dependent on temperature? I told you molality is not dependent on temperature. That's how we started molality, right? Molality का पूरा concept यही हमने शुरू किया कि it is mole solute divided by mass of solvent, right? In kilogram, etc. वो सब ठीक है, right? So this is not dependent on temperature. That was the whole point. Weight percentage, mole fraction. Neither of these. So answer must be molarity. Exactly, Abba. Molarity is the answer to this. Next one. Which of the following solutions have the same concentration? इन चारों में से concentration same किसकी होगी? किन substances? Again, can have more than one correct. More than one correct is possible. Okay. Abha, I mean, Pratham and Shivam are saying B. Great. What about the others? मतलब एक मिनट, सेम है तो दो should have the same. No, what do you mean by B? If they have the same concentration, you have to pick two of them. तभी तो same होगा. How can it be one answer? मैं आपकी बात समझा नहीं. Okay. Concentration is basically mole per liter. Okay. So mole कैसे निकालोगे इसका? This is molar mass NaOH का क्या है? 40 gram per mole. What about this? It is 39 plus 35.5. Okay. What is this? This is still 40 gram per mole. Okay. This is 39 plus 1 plus 16, 56 gram per mole. Okay. Cool. So, oh, but we don't need this mole mass here. Thank God. We mole दिया है. Okay. इसका क्या होगा? This is going to be 20 by 40, right? Into 1 by 200. This is the concentration of this. And both of these look like they are the same concentration. Iska is going to be 1 mole in 100 ml. So this concentration is significantly greater than both of A and B. और लास्ट वाला तो अलग ही है बिल्कुल, राइट? 20 ग्राम ऑफ KOH का मास बिल्कुल अलग है, 39 plus 1 plus 16. So it becomes 20 by 39 plus 1 plus 16, whatever that is, we don't care, by 1 by 200, right? This is smaller than both of these. Khair, looks like A and B have the same concentration, which is 0.5 divided by 200 into 1000, which is what? इसका क्या होगा? 5, which is 2.5 molar. इन दोनों की concentration same होगी, है ना? Thank you Azmira, absolutely. अच्छा, पिछले वाले का आंसर था, ठीक है शिवम, cool. Aba, is this okay? Azmira, yes, A and B both have the same concentration. I sped up the इसका description because मुझे लगा कि प्रथम और शिवम इस चीज का आंसर दे रहे हैं, अगर पिछले वाले दे रहे थे तो ठीक है, cool, don't worry about it. But you see how the concentrations of both of these are the same, है ना? Yeah, exactly, simple, cool. Get used to doing this a little bit quickly. Yeah, that's all. So, if you're not already solving NCERT questions, please go ahead and start them right away. Which of this is correct about the ppm unit? ppm unit, parts per million. For solids and liquid, it is mass ratio. For gases, it is mole ratio. It is mole ratio for every phase of matter. It is mass ratio for every phase of matter. नहीं? ये क्या है? ये तो हमने नहीं पढ़ा. ये क्या है? What is this? What is this? ये देखा है आपने कभी? Is this new to you or do you know about this? Have you heard of this ever in your life? कभी सुना है इसके बारे में? बताओ. Be honest about it. It's okay. नहीं मालूम है तो it's fine. कोई चक्कर ही नहीं है. बताओ. Interestingly, I'll tell you the reason why we are doing ppm. Right? In this some basic concepts wala chapter, the word ppm is mentioned just in this thing. Okay. Question number 1.17. A sample of drinking water is found to be severely contaminated with chloroform CCl. Level of contamination 15 ppm by mass, etc. Right? Otherwise, ppm technically NCERT में मुझे दिखा नहीं. Right? Did you guys see it anywhere? If you did, let me know. But मुझे directly तो नहीं दिखा ppm. Maybe it is there in some other chapter, but some basic concepts में तो नहीं है. ठीक है? But we cover it anyway because एक बार NCERT कहीं छुपा के दे दिया तो why not? Let's do it. But ठीक है, a little bit extra information coming your way today. Okay, parts per million, yes sir, सुना है. तुक्का on B cause gas, lovely, बहुत बढ़िया तुक्का किया होगा. I like it. Yeah, exactly, it's a very good तुक्का. I like it. वही क्वेश्चन था एक, ठीक है, बिल्कुल सही, ठीक है. एक्स्ट्रा इन्फॉर्मेशन है, इट्स जस्ट, और कुछ नहीं है, दिस जस्ट एक्स्ट्रा इन्फॉर्मेशन फॉर यू, ठीक है. बोथ A and B, गुड तुक्का. या शिवम, सब हो सकता है ना, कोई भी हो सकता है शिवम. देखो, I don't know if you saw that this thing. See, you can divide it as weight by volume, V by V, W by सब कर सकते हो. ppm can be anything. When you talk gases, it doesn't make sense to. How will you get mass gas का कैसे कैलकुलेट करोगे यार? You'll go mad. You can do volume, which in a sense you're doing moles. समझ रहे हो ना? Mass नहीं कर सकते गैस का, कैसे करोगे? Volume कर सकते हो moles. That's simple. Okay. Very good तुक्का, like it, proud of you. Calculate the molarity of H plus ions. मैंने बोला था ना ये सेशन प्रैक्टिस है. इस सेशन का नाम था प्रैक्टिस प्लस नॉर्मैलिटी. आएगा नॉर्मैलिटी, डोंट वरी, 5-7 मिनट में आएगा. Let's do this first. Calculate the molarity of H plus ions in a solution of H2SO4 prepared by dissolving 49 gram of H2SO4 in 250 ml of water. Assume करो कि पूरा डिसोसिएटेड है. What is this complete dissociation? You know complete होता है और कौन सा डिसोसिएशन होता है? Don't worry, we'll do that later. कि what is this other type of dissociation? For now, complete dissociation assume करो. मतलब कि what this means to say is H2SO4. अब मैं आपको थोड़ा सा हिंट दे रहा हूँ ये लाइफ में. This is what happens. Okay. And the weird thing, and this is going to blow your mind away, the weird thing is this is usually a two-step process. Okay. I'm not making this up, bilkul nahi. I wouldn't do that to you. This is the first step, which is almost complete, and the second step is a little bit weird. Okay. It has another arrow that means कि थोड़ा पीछे भी जाता है. This you learn in equilibrium. Okay. Because ये सवाल में ये लिख दिया है मैंने, तो मैं इसलिए explain कर रहा हूँ. I did not plan to do it, but because ये last line यहाँ लिखी हुई है, I thought I'll explain to you. तो we will assume that this is what is happening. ठीक है. But in reality एक के बाद एक होता है. पहला वाला तो हो ही जाता है, दूसरा वाला में थोड़ा सा इतना perfect नहीं होता है. We'll talk about when we do equilibrium. If you're impatient, you can go to the pinned comment, have equilibrium session, वहाँ देख लेना. You did 1 hour back? How did you do this 1 hour back, Abha? कहाँ से किया आपने? Where did you get this question from? Shivam, all right, lovely. Abha, where did you do this question from? Enlighten us. खैर, इसको कैसे करोगे? Abha, since you've done it before, can you also tell us what to do, how to start this question? Thanks for the answer. Moles of H plus ions. कैसे करोगे? देखो, एक मोल इसमें होते हैं 2H plus ions, that is clear, there is no doubt there. Okay, और एक मॉलिक्यूल में 2H plus होंगे, एक मोल में 2 मोल होंगे. ठीक है. Okay. Now 49 gram. Okay. तो I want mole divided by molarity चाहिए ना मुझे, molarity, हाँ, लीटर solution. Moles of H plus कैसे निकालोगे? Okay. Let me do 49 divided by molar mass of H2SO4, right? Let's write that down. Molar mass of H2SO4 into 2. This will give me moles. Okay. और क्या करना है? Then divide this whole thing by 250 ml and then convert to liter. This is what this looks like. 49 gram by 98 gram of H2SO4. Why? Because H2SO4 का molar mass, and दोस्तों, you have to get quick at this. It'll come with some practice. Okay. H2 sulfur का 32 plus 2 plus 64, which then becomes 98. अब मैंने बहुत बार किया, इसलिए मुझे याद है. You will also, in a couple of months, you will remember all this because you've done this so many times. ठीक है. 49 by 98 gives 1 by 2 into 2. ये cancel हो गया. तो okay. So it looks like you have 1 by 250 ml. But that's not your answer. You need to have this in liter. इसको liter में convert करना है, right? So we'll write it as 1 by 250 into 1000 ml by 1 liter. So ml gets cancelled out and liter बच जाते हैं बेचारे, and 4 molar is your answer. Good job, Abha. Resources, Aakash Byju's 1 year back. Okay. Hey, Abha. Oh, lovely, lovely. शिवम, यहाँ तो डेंसिटी है ही नहीं शिवम. ओके ओके ओके, परफेक्ट परफेक्ट परफेक्ट. थैंक यू आभा. या बढ़िया बढ़िया, गुड जॉब. शिवम भाई, इसमें डेंसिटी का कोई चक्कर है नहीं शिवम. शिवम एक सॉल्यूशन, एक आई नो आपका नीट 10 दिन में है, तो आई विल नॉट चेंज योर प्रोसेस, राइट? आई डोंट वांट टू थ्रो अ रेंच इन योर प्लान्स, बट चक्कर ये ना कि अगर आप फॉर्मूला से करोगे, एंड दिस फॉर स्टूडेंट्स हु आर 11th राइट नाउ और 12th, जो नीट दे रहे हैं अभी, जो आप कर रहे हो करते रहो. डोंट लिसन टू मी, लाइक क्लोज योर आईज राइट नाउ. दिस एडवाइस इज नॉट फॉर यू, बट फॉर एवरीबॉडी एल्स, ट्राई डूइंग थिंग्स फ्रॉम फर्स्ट प्रिंसिपल्स, बिकॉज दैट प्रोसेस विल नेवर फेल. कभी कभी फॉर्मूला याद रहता है, नहीं रहता है जल्दी में, बट अगेन आपका नीट 10 दिन में, फॉलो व्हाट यू आर डूइंग, व्हाट यू नो फॉर श्योर. डोंट लिसन टू मी, दैट्स नॉट इंपॉर्टेंट. Okay, cool. What is the quantity of water? Last question है. इसके बाद थोड़ी और थ्योरी करेंगे. एक लास्ट सवाल है, उसके बाद थ्योरी करेंगे. What is the quantity of water in gram that should be added to 16 gram of methanol to make the mole fraction of methanol 0.25? आबा फिर ये वाला भी किया होगा, वो वाला किया था तो. What is the quantity of this? This gives me impetus to change the question a little bit. थोड़ा बहुत हम लोग सवाल बदलेंगे अगले सेशंस के लिए, उठाएंगे नहीं लास्ट ईयर से. What is the quantity of water in gram that should be added to 16 gram of methanol to make the mole fraction of methanol 0.25? Don't worry, the theory that's going to come next is not there on any set of slides, क्योंकि मैंने बनाई है बैठ के. हाँ, NCERT, अरे वाह, किया हुआ इसको क्या? Let's write the definition down. This is a learning phase, right? So I'm helping you. Mole fraction क्या होता है? Mole of methanol divided by mole of methanol plus mole of water. Okay. And CH3OH का मास कितना है? 12 plus 4 plus 16, मतलब 32 ग्राम पर मोल. Always write units. मैं भूल गया था, बट आपको हमेशा लिखनी चाहिए. So LHS में 0.25 is going to be equal to 16 divided by 32 gram and then gram per mole, right? So that gram gram is cancel, mole भाई सब ऊपर चले जाते हैं. And what is the denominator? Oh, denominator is where things get tricky, right? कितना पानी ऐड करना है? So like you get x by 18 plus 16 by 32. That's it. यही करना है. What's the answer to this, Ava? 27 grams? Lovely. Good job, good job, good job. बिल्कुल सही, Ava. So once you do this, and this is my suggestion again, right? Leave things in fractions, end में substitute करो, right? 1 by 2, 1 by 2. Let's write this as 1 by 4. I don't like 0.25. So you get 1 by 2, x by 18, 1 by 2, 1 by 4. Okay, cool. 2 and 2 gets cancelled. So ये 2 चला जाता है ऊपर. So then 2 is going to be equal to x by 18 plus 1 by 2. So 3 by 2 is equal to x by 18. And then x is going to be equal to 9 into 3, which is 27. Okay, good job, Ava. Achhi baat hai. It's good to read the NCERT before coming to my class. Then the class becomes very easy. Awesome, awesome. Okay, now on to the next part of today's session. Exactly, Ava. It gives you so much confidence, right? भाई कॉलेज में सर्वाइव करने का एक ही तरीका है. Well, there are many things people do in college, but what I learned was कि भाई पहले से I did not learn crap. Like तुम लोगों को मैं ज्ञान दे रहा हूँ, मैं कुछ नहीं करता था ये सब, ठीक है. I finally started doing जब मैं PhD करा तब मैं पढ़ना गया, because I was doing a PhD in material science. मैं आया था chemical engineering में, I don't know anything about material science, तो भाई मुझे पढ़ना पड़ा. But college में मैंने भी नहीं किया था. It's good that you listening to me and doing it now. ठीक है. It's good to be reading beforehand itself. Then tough things become manageable. Okay. Gram equivalent weight. This is the next idea we will do. You may have already heard of gram molar weight or gram molar mass. Yeah? सब सेम है. Chemistry में weight mass same है. I know weight is mg, but हम लोग m की बात करें. I understand. We are only talking about mass here. ठीक है. Let's talk about this. So theoretically, ये पढ़ा है क्या? NCERT में शायद ये नहीं है. Let me check. I do not think this is in NCERT directly. मैंने बंद कर दिया लग रहा है वो. रुको, कहाँ गया वो? I just opened up NCERT. Is this there in NCERT? Gram equivalent mass. I highly doubt it. Equivalent शायद इसमें है ही नहीं इस चैप्टर में. अरे है भाई. No. It just has the word equivalence. No, it doesn't. It's not in NCERT. So don't get scared. ये NCERT में है नहीं, but still a very relevant concept. I thought यहीं पे पढ़ा देते हैं. Let's teach it here. Okay. N fraction वाला है क्या? नहीं. This has to do with normality. This will go into normality. Look at this weird definition. And this is how it was historically defined. Okay. Weight of the compound that can combine with or displace 1 gram of hydrogen or 8 gram of oxygen or 35. What is this? Okay. So it combines either with 1 gram of oxygen, 1 gram of hydrogen or 8 gram of oxygen, 35.5 gram of chlorine. These are very weird numbers. For hydrogen and chlorine kind of makes sense, right? Because hydrogen का mass in AMU is 1 AMU and 35.5. ये 8 ग्राम क्यों हो गया भाई? इसका तो 16 होता है AMU. Why did this become 8 grams? N factor. Yes. बिल्कुल. N factor. That's the last thing we're going to do today. आखिरी चीज आज में. Any idea? What is this? O 16 से 8 क्यों हो गया? There's a factor of 2. That is clear. Okay. That is the conclusion from this definition. Right? So we can maybe take a hop, skip and jump and say कि okay, for hydrogen chlorine जिसकी वैलेंसी 1 है, mass number. Okay. And mass number by 2 for oxygen जिसकी वैलेंसी होती है 2. Oh. अच्छा. That's interesting. Okay. So what is the real deal about gram equivalent weight? ये historical definition थी. But with time, we found a better definition. This is a nicer definition. It's the mass of the element or compound that reacts with or releases 1 mole of electrons. Oh, you have learned redox reactions. बहुत समय से reduction क्या होता है? Addition of hydrogen or an electropositive element or removal of oxygen or electronegative element. You have studied this maybe in 9th standard, 10th standard, ICSE, CBSE सब जगह पढ़ा है. Oxidation क्या होता है? Addition of oxygen, removal of hydrogen और addition of electronegative element, removal of electropositive element. ज्यादा बोल दिया क्या? नहीं सुना तो don't worry, फिर से सुनोगे. पर इसमें फर्क नहीं पड़ता. Ignore, throw all that out. Electrons, that's what is important. Okay. So 1 gram equivalent or 1 equivalent is the weight divided by gram equivalent weight. This is similar to weight divided by ग्राम मॉलिक्यूलर मास और ग्राम मॉलिक्यूलर वेट। अब ये भला होती क्या है? ग्राम इक्विवेलेंट वेट इज द मास दैट रिएक्ट्स और इंटरैक्ट्स विद 1 mole of electrons. इलेक्ट्रॉन्स कहां से आए? let's okay, 1 gram equivalent of any reactant will always react with 1 gram equivalent of another, which means you don't have to balance stuff anymore. Balancing की जरूरत ही नहीं है. I'll talk about why. Each equivalent will interact with exactly 1 mole of electrons, so it doesn't matter. Okay, so now let's go back to that hydrogen and oxygen वाला business. यहाँ पे first वाला thing. ये क्यों है? Why is it that you have 8 gram of oxygen? Because oxygen का mass is 16, but it usually, and I'm saying this with a lot of emphasis, usually it goes to this. Okay, when it does that, then it is equivalent mass will be 16 by 2, which is equal to 8. नहीं ऐसा ही था आभा, that's it. This is just a historical चीज, this स्कूल में पढ़ाया जाता है बस, that's all. Someone cut oxygen. It's not like that. कार्बन किसी भी हो सकता है, ठीक है, बट दिस इज जस्ट हिस्टोरिकली डिफाइंड, ऐसे किया था तो स्कूल में पढ़ाया जाता है ऐसे, ठीक है, किसी से भी कर सकते हैं. लेट्स अपडेट अ डेफिनेशन टू टॉक अबाउट एनीथिंग दैट रिएक्ट्स विद 1 मोल ऑफ इलेक्ट्रॉन्स. लेट्स टेक अ कपल ऑफ एग्जांपल्स ओवर हियर. आई हैव गिवन यू 2 रिएक्शंस, ओके, एंड वी आर टेकिंग द सेम थिंग. We are reacting with hydrogen itself, but now my focus is going to be on sodium and on magnesium. I want to talk about the gram equivalent mass or weight of both of these substances, not hydrogen but these substances. Okay, now according to that definition, dono I am trying to prove to you, according to both definition you will get the same answer. 1 gram of H2, 1 gram of H or 1 mole of electrons के साथ जो interact करता है वो हो गया उसका equivalent mass. So sodium, okay, sodium is giving me something, but what is essentially happening here? Na is becoming Na plus and it is losing an electron. ठीक है, यहां पे क्या हो रहा है? Mg is becoming Mg2 plus and it is losing 2 electrons. And in both of these cases something interesting is happening. In this case 1 gram of hydrogen, because half into H2 just becomes H, right? Okay, 1 gram hydrogen, if you have again 1 mole of all of this reacting, you get 1 gram hydrogen. इस केस में you get 2 gram of hydrogen. Oh, okay. So the mass will react 1 gram hydrogen is going to be 23 gram. Here the mass is supposed to be 24, but it's going to be by 2, which is equal to 12, because 24 gram will give you 2 gram hydrogen. मुझे चाहिए सिर्फ 1 gram, so इसका हो गया 12. That was the old way of doing it. The new way of doing it, which is the way that we should be always doing from now on, is look at this. अब ये 24 gram, which is the atomic mass, which is the molar mass of magnesium, right? You can look that up on the periodic table. Always when you're doing chemistry, periodic table खोल के रखो. From where? This awesome site, ptable.com. Mg is 24 gram. Now, Mg 24 gram है, but this interacts with 2 electrons, so by 2. मतलब 12 gram is the gram equivalent weight of magnesium, और इधर 23 gram ही रहेगा, because इसमें तो एक ही इलेक्ट्रॉन के साथ इंटरैक्ट कर रहा है. Got it? Got it? Now this is the beautiful thing. Now even if I don't balance it, it's going to be the same. Balance करूं या ना करूं, because यहां पे now see, I will not balance. Let us not balance. ठीक है, लिख देते हैं H2, लिखना जो भी है, बट ये 1 इक्विवेलेंट है सोडियम का. Let's use this space. 1 equivalent of sodium, and let us not balance. Balance नहीं करते हैं. बिना balancing I'll tell you the answer. फिर balance करने की जरूरत नहीं है. 1 equivalent of sodium is reacting, and it is forming H2, but it should form only 1 equivalent of this. अब H2, यार हाइड्रोजन का तो equivalent mass 1 ही है. So 1 equivalent of Na will form 1 equivalent of hydrogen, which is 1 gram. But यहाँ पे H2 लिखा है, so that is 2 grams if you take moles, right? If you're doing everything on moles, so divide it by 2. देखो कर दिया balance. See, balance हो गया. हितेश, congrats bro. आवा देखा, balancing भी हमने इसी से कर ली. You don't have to do trial and error ever again in your life. No trial and error ever. ठीक है. Similarly, magnesium से ही I know that okay, I have 12 gram is 1 equivalent. Okay, so I will put magnesium का half यहाँ डाल देते हैं, इसको यहाँ पे half डाल देते हैं, which is the same as saying 1. If I'm doing half on both sides, I can multiply by 2 and say कि 1 हो जाएगा. So 12 gram 1 equivalent, it will give 1 gram. So दोनों जगह half आ जाएगा. And then I multiply them both with 2 and it'll become 1 and 1 and this is the balance equation. ठीक है? This is the beautiful thing about equivalent mass कि the gram equivalent mass of anything always reacts with one equivalent of something else. You don't have to worry about the balancing business. All right, cool. So to wrap up today's ideas, right? Gram equivalent weight of an element is the atomic mass divided by the valency. Valency मतलब क्या? Copper की हो सकती है 1 या 2. Oh, now this is getting weird. Copper की 1 या 2 हो सकती है? Yes. D block elements, right? And this is something, if you want, you can read up. It's all related, okay? They have multiple valencies, which means कि depending on the reaction, उनका equivalent mass बदल जाएगा, बदल सकता है, okay? So this equivalent mass is dependent on that reaction. हमेशा equivalent mass वो, see, for magnesium and sodium, it's always going to be 1 or 2. But for copper, 2 हो सकता है. Now for Fe also, it can have Fe2 plus or Fe3 plus, दोनों बन सकते हैं. अब ये देखो, MnO4 minus, this is 7 plus. MnO2 may have 4 plus. Mn2 plus. So don't worry, not overwhelming you, just saying that it is possible for equivalent mass to be different depending on the conditions that the ions are taking part in. So you need to know the reaction. Yes, thank you, Shivam ji. For an acid, ये क्या लिखा है? Gram equivalent weight of an acid is gram molecular mass divided by mass divided by basicity. What is basicity? Acid 2-3 टाइप के होते हैं. एक HCl हो गया, टाइप नहीं मतलब basicity के पॉइंट ऑफ व्यू से. HCl, H2SO4, H3PO4. What are these? This is mono basic. This is di basic. This is tri basic. What this means is that this will furnish 1H plus ion, this will furnish 2H plus ion, this will furnish 3H plus ions. So the gram equivalent weight of an acid is going to be the molecular mass divided by basicity. Similarly, for a base, it will be divided by acidity. Abhi acidity क्या होता है? Acidity. What is acidity? Same thing, right? You have NaOH, you have CaOH whole twice, and you have aluminium hydroxide. Same ही चीज है. ठीक है? Cool. Exactly. Okay. You have small doubt for normality. Usually total number of positive comes to the same. But what is some cases with plus 3 minus 2? That's not possible, Abba. I feel that may not be possible. If you're saying what you're saying, then it's not the whole thing is an ion. Yeah? OH, replaceable OH. Exactly. Abba, can you help me with that? Can you give me an example and maybe I'll do it. Hitesh, I'm reading your comment. I don't have anything to say about that. Yeah? Because I'm teaching something else right now. And good or bad, depends on your आप करना कैसे उस रैंक के साथ. What do you want to do with that rank? है ना, मैं बोल दूंगा बहुत अच्छा, नहीं बुरा है. How does that make any sense? Doesn't matter, no. What do you want to do with it? I have told other students who've been talking about their ranks also. Please go to the JOSA site. Watch my video जो मैंने रात को 12 बजे कल किया था. I've spoken about this for 24 minutes. Watch that video if you want for guidance and advice. Otherwise, you can ping me on this. I run a Discord server. I teach Chem. वहाँ पे you can find the link of the server on this this spreadsheet also. We'll chat there. Okay. Oh wow. Okay. Now that's a double salt, right? That's a double salt. So Na2SO4 का equivalent mass will be 2. Al2SO4 का होगा 3. That's it. Now for the whole salt, it's going to be a little weird. 3 into 2, 6 and Na2, yeah, I get it. I don't know if you can talk about equivalent mass of a double salt. Yeah, I'll have to get back to you. Oh, no, it's not possible, Abha. And plus, I don't know if it makes sense to talk about equivalent mass of a double salt. वो भी मुझे नहीं मालूम है if it makes sense or not. I'll get back to you on that. Okay, Hitesh, check out the video. कल रात को मैंने किया था, मतलब रात 11-12 बजे. Okay. Next thing what Abha is talking about, that's what is next on the menu. यही चीज है. Am I tinier than usual? I was just adjusting the thing. You will receive. Okay, doesn't matter. Gram equivalent weight of a reactor. Gram molecular weight divided by total plus or negative charge on ions. N equal to 8 आया था. Okay, cool. हाँ, 6 plus 2, right? 6 for this thing and Na2 plus का 2. समझा? 8. ठीक है. Cool. Works. Let's now talk about normality. Okay. Normality is just like molarity, but why do we need normality? Because for every reaction, one equivalent reacts with one equivalent. 1 mole need not react with 1 mole. I've just given you an example. See, Mg plus say H2, जो भी लिखा था वही लिख देते हैं ना. Or let's do something else. Let's do H2SO4 plus NaOH. Okay, let's do this. So this is not a 1:1. You need to do 2 of these. Only then will you get H2O and Na2SO4, right? H2O को 2 हो जाएगा क्या? I think yes, 2, 4, yeah, 2 H2O and N2SO4. This reaction happens and the mole ratio is 1:1. Sorry, mole ratio is 1:2. But the equivalent ratio is 2:2 or 1:1. समझ में आया? Do you get this? I see that you're all from Discord. Thanks for coming and disrupting this class. Please go away. Do something else. Yeah. All right. Awesome. Equal. Yeah. So N talks about equivalence ka ratio. All right. Which is why normality and awesome thing. Gram equivalent of solute divided by total volume of solution in liters. All right. Now, how is this different from molarity? Yeah. Number of gram equivalents kya hai? Weight by gram equivalent weight. Normality mein it was weight by gram molar mass. So you see the difference? Just for the sake of comparison, just ek do baar, this is flashing on your screen. Take a look at it, screenshot it, jo bhi karna hai, dekh lena. ठीक है? All right, cool. Let's take a quick question. Quick question. The density of sulfuric acid solution is some amount and it is 30% by mass. Calculate the normality of the solution. So now see, we are combining two different things. Okay? Density दी है और मैंने उसको mass percentage आपको दिया है. Can you give me normality from this? आप ये वाला नहीं देखा होगा शायद. I don't think this is from NCERT. Is it? अच्छा नहीं, नो NCERT में है ही नहीं ये तो. कर लो कोई टेंशन नहीं है, थोड़ा एक्स्ट्रा कर लो. It'll help you in balancing reaction, help you in all of that. निहाल माय दोस्त, आगे देखो यार. I understand this is a hard time, and if you want to talk about it, you want to vent about it, get onto the Discord server, chat with friends. There are a lot of students who are active and really friendly there. The link is on the spreadsheet. You can talk with students there. Take care, Nihal. Whoa, शिवम, भारी सा ये दे दिया, क्या दे दिया? डराओ मत यार आभा को, शिवम. बट मुझे सॉल्व तो करो शिवम. ये नीट के लिए भी हेल्पफुल है, नीट जो आ रहा है उसमें भी हेल्पफुल है. ट्राई करके बताओ तो शिवम जरा इसको. Let us take basis. मेरे पास दो चीजें दी हैं. Because normality में what is this? This is going to be mole of solute divided mole नहीं यार, equivalence of solute divided by volume of solution in liters, right? So since यहाँ पे भी ml से लीटर में नहीं कर सकते, so I will take my basis as 1000 ml or 1 liter solution. Now if I take that as a basis, I automatically fix किया है 1.2 kilogram of solution. Immediately that gets fixed. You see that? It's important to know where to start questions like this. इसका basis क्या होना चाहिए वो सबसे जरूरी है. निहाल देख ले यार, it's up to you. अगर पढ़ाई की है तो दे दे, पढ़ाई नहीं की है तो focus on other exams. Because you have 1 month's time, and I'm sure you're writing other exams also, right? Maybe Comet के लिख रहे हैं आप, maybe Maharashtra CT or all these other exams, right? So focus on that. You have to take that call, bro. अगर confidence है जिस चीज में वही करना चाहिए. ठीक है. 1.2 kilogram solution we have fixed. Okay. Now 30% by mass. मतलब this is simple. Do into 30. This will be mass of H2SO4. There you go. 99% of our work is done. Pranam Suman ji. Abha, keep trying. I'll give you a minute. This is what I've got so far. ठीक है? जो मैंने यहाँ पे सब explain किया था. पहला point is what is the basis, and I've chosen the basis to be 1000 ml because by doing that I fix this quantity of solution fixed, and I want volume of solution in liter anyway in the end. So by doing this, that problem also is solved. So this is what I have so far. कैसे करोगे? Tough luck, Suman. Tough luck. Yeah. Cutoff was 93, right? This time? Understand? Yeah. 93 was the cutoff. Yeah, tough luck. There's elections happening here tomorrow, and I've got a lot of messages. One in Kannada right now telling me to vote, which is cool. That's very nice of them to spread awareness about elections. $367 आया. 361 थोड़ा बड़ा नहीं आया. आबा it's possible कि अच्छा 367 3.67 नहीं होगा आबा. I mean, let's see. What is अच्छा आबा help me with this. Next step क्या है? यहां तक समझ में आया? Step 1 and step 2. When I took basis as this, is this okay? Is 1 and 2 okay? Equivalent weight sulfuric acid ka will be 98 by 2 because each mole furnishes 2 H plus ions. Simple hai. This is the equivalent mass. Okay. So now the gram equivalent of sulfuric acid is going to be 360 divided by 49. ये किस चीज से डिवाइड होता है? लेट्स से डिवाइड बाय 50. 5 से डिवाइड करके देखते हैं. 5 से डिवाइड करके होता है 6 what do we do? 72. तो 7.2 हो गया ये. ठीक है, अगर इसको ध्यान से करें तो मे भी 7.4 आ जाएगा. ठीक है. सो नाउ दिस इज 7.4. दैट्स इट, खत्म. कितने आईडी बनाएगा यार? लुक एट दिस गाय. Congrats. Good ways use of your time, my friend. आबा खत्म हो गया. यहीं पे देखो. You just divide 360 by 49. That should be the answer. Yeah. Cool. You did by 2. Okay, great. 7.347 आता है actually. If you want to do this properly, it becomes 7.347. That's the actual number. Hitesh from Zumdal. Hitesh, come on to Discord, bro. Please. This class I want to talk only about molarity. But yeah, or watch my sessions. They're all there on the जो मेरे पिन कमेंट है उसमें है. आई एम डूइंग एडवांस का सेशन सैटरडे को. विल टॉक अबाउट गेशियस स्टेट देयर. आ जाना. ठीक है, एडवांस का कांटेक्ट करेंगे, कॉन्सेप्ट करेंगे. वी गॉट हाफ ऑफ दैट. Did you follow what we do? Let's revise everything from scratch. I took the basis 1 liter. 1 liter होने के कारण I got 1.2 kilogram of solution. When I got 1.2 kilogram of solution, then 30% of that was the actual mass of H2SO4. That turned out to be 360 gram. Now that I've got 1 liter of solution, I only need to get number of equivalents. Number of equivalents is 360 divided by 49 because 49 is the equivalent mass of H2SO4 because that is 98 by 2. Because each mole of H2SO4 furnishes 2 H plus ions. So equivalent mass is divided by 2. Yeah, that's it. So 360 by 49 is 7.4, 7.37 actually, which is the answer. All right, next chalte hain. Lovely, Shivam ji, brilliant. N factor, last concept for the day. Do we have time? Arey, we are outside of time. Love, we are time's up. Okay, थोड़ा सा और बाकी है आज. ठीक है, let us end on N factor. Neutralization हम लोग अगले बार कर दें. ठीक है? We are whacking moles. Yeah, whack a mole. Yeah. N factor क्या होता है? It is molar mass divided by equivalent mass. What is this beautiful spelling? Let me fix that. Oh my God, guys. I'll tell you what the problem is, right? Spell check does not work in equation mode. So, जब भी मैंने ये माशाअल्लाह चीज की, looks like that spelling error crept in. I'm just going to fix that, and so that when you get the notes, you get the right notes. काल करे सो आज कर, right? Hold on, give me a second. Let me fix that right away. Oh my God, I don't know how that happened. All right, cool. Is this there somewhere else? I hope not. सिर्फ इसी स्लाइड पे है ना? ठीक है, beautiful. Where are we at? Okay. Oh, we skipped a slide or two, huh? Okay. Equivalent mass. molar mass by equivalent mass, and that happens to be n by m. What? How is this n by m? Because molarity was moles divided by liter. What is moles? It is mass by molar mass. So you see molar mass denominator mein chala gaya. What is n? Normality is equivalence per liter, which is mass by equivalent mass. And then you see again, it's in the denominator. Okay? Which is why n factor is molar mass by equivalent mass, which is n by m. The easy way to remember is ki MNOP. I can't believe I'm doing this. MNOP, right? So M comes before N in the alphabetical order. Hence, N must be greater than M. I'm sorry I'm doing this. I hate doing this. I don't stand behind this kind of stuff ever. But शुरुआत के लिए you can mug like this, but this is the actual way you should be mugging from this formula. Okay? Cool. All right. That's it. With this, we'll end today's session. In the next class, we'll talk about equivalents. इसी को हम लोग थोड़ा expand करेंगे, and we will also talk about neutralization and titrations. That's the funda for next class, which will happen maybe on Tuesday or so. ठीक है? On this weekend, on Saturday, I'm going to be doing a class continuing solutions on the NEET channel, and also I'm going to be doing advanced का session on states of matter. जो कोई हितेश पूछ रहा था, somebody else was asking, right? That's the plan. All right. Thank you everybody for your time. I'll see you around. It was an awesome session as always. Share this with your friends if you liked it. And the pinned comment has all my sessions in general. And yeah, I don't think I made a playlist for whole concept. I'll do that right away after I get off this one. All right. See you around. Thanks for this. Bye.